Okay, peeps, it's Dave with Skullcraft Customs. We're going to do a quick walk around of the AT802 two-seater, which I've never done a two-seater, and it had some engineering issues, but I think I've pulled it off. So let's check it out. Okay, here we go. Right now I'm in the process of wet sanding, and there'll be another coat of paint actually on this guy. The wiring, typically what I do is I take a Dremel and I carve myself a little slot, and then I put a piece of PVC pipe over the top here. I blend it so the wiring for the tail rudder light runs all the way down through here. This is access area for water, bolt-on area for wings. The seat sits on top of this, the legs hang through there. Same thing here. On the wings, same thing. Wiring is routed into the wing. What we did different this time is I've recessed the bearing so that I can get the nose cone tighter to the front. The cowling on this one is split into top and bottom, so you do not have to disassemble the propeller system to access electronics. This area here, you have a threaded dowel, 1/2 inch, comes here, has a motor that sits here and operates the propeller system, which is kind of driven like a clutch. It's basically a loose fan belt type thing, and that allows it to stop if a kid steps in front of it. The hardest part about building this plane are the floats. I've got a lot of hours into floats. Another critical thing when you're designing these floats is this has to be completely perfectly at a 90, and getting the wheel heights to match the tail section motor systems and the wheels the way they sit, that's pretty critical. Otherwise, what happens is your vehicle, when it's in neutral and it's driving straight, will kind of veer off. It's like an alignment on a car. I have to handcraft all of this stuff. I've done some new things to the tail piece here that's made it a lot easier to do some stuff. Someday I'll explain that. Don't really care right now. The chassis up under here, if you can see it, the motor mounts, I put a brace in this time around because I'm worried that over time, hitting bumps, that this piece will lift up and down. This is like 15 pounds of motor on each one of these, so that section down there, the first anchor point, is the weak spot, and I anticipate in the future they'll want to do this. So the brace is new. The water system accessible from underneath. There'll be a tank there with a pump, and anyway, that's the gist of it. Real easy access to this cowl system. It's basically fiberglass nose piece that I put on here. You set her on there like that, and it locks into place. And then eventually there'll be some ABS stuff put on here with the gauges and get all the details going. But that's the progress. Pretty happy with it.